welcome to my channel. It's mostly guitar stuff, a little bit of jazz stuff, a little bit of other stuff. If you like jazz, you should know that the summer of 2023 is the 100th anniversary of the first recordings by Sidney Bechet. This guy, the first great saxophonist in the history of jazz, and arguably the first great soloist in the history of jazz. But 100 years on, the Bechet legacy is in a bit of an awkward position. He's seemingly almost on the verge of being forgotten, particularly in his birthplace, the United States of America. He's still revered in France, but even there, Bechet's music has often become the province of bands that wear pork pie hats and suspenders and play for tourists. I almost wonder if the issue is that Bechet's force of personality is so great in his music that it's daunting to those who might consider bringing his music into more contemporary music making spaces. I'm not saying it's not happening. There was an album about 5 years ago by John Stowell and Dave Liebman, who are two major figures in contemporary jazz. But they play it really straight. Liebman in particular is really playing in a kind of straight ahead swing idiom that he's not, that's not his comfort zone, where he's more inclined to play free and in the Coltrane tradition and that sort of thing. So I think there's a lot of room for this music to be adapted and brought into new kinds of spaces. So that was the idea that I had in early 2023, that I'd mark the 100th anniversary of the first recordings by Sidney Bechet with my own project. And it snowballed over the course of the winter and spring and into the start of the summer, and I have just released it. It's called the Bechet Century. It's on all of the streaming services right now. It takes some compositions by Bechet, such as his composition Girls Dance from the ballet that he composed in France called La Nuit est une sorcière. It has some material strongly associated with Bechet, like Summertime. It has Coltrane's Blues to Bechet, which is on John Coltrane's Coltrane Plays the Blues album on the Atlantic label. And it's done up in a kind of, by me, in a kind of Spaceman 3 type of style. That was the idea. Anyway, most of the rest is very heavily guitar focused. There's a little bit of mandolin. There's some vocals, there's some singing, there's some excellent bass playing by my brother. I hope you'll listen to it. The links are in the description below, and I hope you'll enjoy it. Just vibe man, must have my fun. I'm never sad, it can't be done. The people are talking, but I don't care. I'm 21, far from done, I've just begun. Wrap your jaw round this stick of tea. Come on, blow this gate and get high with me. Good tea is my weakness, I know it's bad. It sends me gate and I can't wait, I'm viper mad. It sends me gate and I can't wait, I'm viper mad.